Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am sharing my August beauty and wellness favorites. I'm going to share a few things that we have been using and loving all month of July and going into August, and then what we're transitioning into as far as essential oils go. I'm doing an entire video on August essential oils to stock up on or to get out of your storage or whatever so that you are prepared for August and got back to school transition month. But these are our favorites just recently. So let's get started. The first thing I'll talk about are essential oils. So we've really been using primarily after sun care for essential oils. So after sun spray DIY, I'll put the recipe here on the screen, and in this blog post that you can click to, that will have all recipes, things I talk about, and then links to shop. So make sure you go click through to that. But anyways, after sun spray and then bug stuff. So bug spray, we have the Bugs Away from Revive. They have an essential oil blend that you can make your own products with, like roller or spray, or they also just have the spray itself that you can buy, and I really like both, but primarily we've been using the spray that is just pre-made, and we just spray it on and it works. We have had a minimal bug bites this year, and that's saying a lot because that's all we've been using. And then they also have a Bugs Be Gone, which is a different blend of essential oils, same concept, it just smells differently. So if you prefer one aroma, look at the essential oils in each blend, and it's kind of just a preference in that. And then what else? I really, in the summertime, I'm so minimalist with really everything because we are just spending every ounce of time, every second of time that we have outside, and not really being inside. I'm not really using oils as much. So that's really it. Sometimes I'll use sleep diffuser blend in the diffuser, but we really haven't been using much. Fall, winter, and spring, I feel like I use essential oils way more, and we're just more intentional with being inside more, things like that. So we're going to be using lemon eucalyptus, diffusing, getting our mornings going with motivation. I feel like this time of each season, last third of each season, I'm ready for transition, so I'm feeling anxious or not content and present with just being in that last month. So I'm going to focus on motivation and being intentional still and not rushing to the next season. So lavender, vetiver, sleeping essential oils, and then just some grounding ones. So wake up, I do my devotionals every morning, but just using like frankincense, or I love blue tansy, it's grounding. So those types of oils in the morning. And then moving on to beauty favorites, I've perfected for me a serum, and it's kind of like just a facial oil, I guess. It's not a serum, it is a oil blend. So I have found carrier oils. You can just Google this or look at my blog post too, but essential carrier oils that are rated either a 0 or 1 on the scale of whether or not they're going to clog your pores. So grapeseed, hemp seed, I use jojoba oil, stay away from coconut oil, stay away from avocado, those heavier oils, so make sure you look up. But I have perfected my face oil. I have two different ones. I'm using one with myrrh that I've gotten from a small company, and then the other one I made myself. So I will put both recipes here and in the blog post. I do not use moisturizers anymore. I think it's 3 months now, 3 or more months I have not used a moisturizer. I'm only using oils, and my skin, I've had like one zit, and it happened to be like when I was filming a video too, so it was really annoying, but I have not broken out, and my skin texture has gotten a lot better. So it's just doing a lot. It's like working for my skin. With that being said, it's not going to work for everyone. I am 35 and I have sensitive acne prone skin, and then I also I'm not super dry, I'm not oily, so I have more of balanced oil production, I guess. So if that sounds like you, but I also have blog posts on whether you have acne prone skin, aging is your concern, or if you are dry, if you are oily, there's different carriers and different essential oils that support each type of skin. So look for that, and I can try to link that down below too. But this is what has been working for me. And then also, oh my goodness, I got a plant therapy haul a couple of weeks ago. I filmed it and posted it here, but I got the body wash, and it is amazing. It smells so good. I wasn't surprised. Plant therapy stuff, Bath and Body products always smell really good, but this is the body wash that I got. It smells amazing. It lathers really well, and my skin is soft. It's just like a 10 out of 10 for body wash. So I wanted to share that here. I love it so much. Home and wellness tools are next, and I just recently got a prana mat. I'm going to share my unboxing. If you haven't seen it yet, go look for that. The prana mat is like the OG best of acupressure mats, which is a spiky mat that you lay on, and it creates little tiny acupressure points, I guess is what it is called, and it creates circulation. It helps with so many different things. I've been using an acupressure mat for a few years, and I just upgraded, and this one is so much better. The materials, all of the things, I'm going to share an entire video series on it, but so I'm not going to spend too much time here, but I love it so much. It is definitely deserves a spot in my favorites this month. Another thing for home and wellness is my, I just put it out in our homeschool area but I have one, which side am I on? Right here. I have this Pure Enrichment diffuser. It is a different form of it, but all of those salt rock diffusers I really love. Pure Enrichment is really good quality and not having to worry like this is gonna break down or stop working. Like, had that one for years. I want to look back, it's like 6 years maybe. I have a ton of them. Pure Enrichment is amazing, but we just put a big salt rock, I'll put a picture of it here, in our homeschool area, and I have a bunch of or a few essential oils that we're going to use to diffuse, and this roller from Plant Therapy is called Brain Aid. I'm going to put this in our homeschool area. It's a really good blend, kind of like uplifting focus vibe. It smells amazing, and it's so different from any other blend like this that I've tried. So then I also got this study, but I shared this in my Plant Therapy haul. I'm just excited about those. But the diffuser, amazing, always actually deserves a spot in my favorites. It's not we use so much and regularly, but next is family and organization. So this one's kind of fun. I shared also on Instagram, I don't know if I shared here, but I got the set of Bento glass storage containers, and I shared it's like things you get excited for in your 30s, and it is so good. Every time I use one of them, it's like, why am I so excited about this? So I'll put here, but the glass containers, obviously they're glass, and then the lid is also glass, which I've never seen before. Has a silicone like ring, and then like a little vent or spot that you can plug in. Other than that, it's all glass, and I love them so much. They wash well in the dishwasher, so I had to include them. And then also I think they have a back to school sale right now, so I'll put that down below if so, or up here on the screen. And then next, I just got a new digital calendar, and I cannot decide because I feel like I'm a millennial trying to live in today's new high-tech era. I mean, I don't know if you can relate to this, but I really love a good old-fashioned write with a pen or pencil planner. But then I also really love digital planning, so I kind of go back and forth. So now I have a 3-month digital calendar or planner, and it's really good. It's for ADHD or ADD, like to be calming and kind of focus on one little thing at a time, which I really need. And so I really like it. It's called Micro Goals, and I'll put the link down below. I have a coupon code too for that, but you just download it in like a file, and then you upload it to your GoodNotes app on your iPad, which if you're not familiar with that, you can ask me questions if you need any help or like questions and all of that works. It's really easy once you get it, but that's how I've been digital planning for a while. I own digital planner in my Etsy shop, but this one I really like, and it has different categories like a cycle planner, budget, so all different things. But anyways, I wanted to share. And then lastly, herbal support, so wellness support, earthly tinctures. I do not share them enough. We have use them now maybe for a year or maybe less than a year. I'm not sure. It's been a while though. And I repurchase, like I'm an affiliate, but I purchased my own. They have $5 sales, which I really jump on when they have that. But they are tinctures, so just different plants bottled up for different reasons, and they have one for literally anything. The ones that I use the most, they have an elderberry one and an immune biotic one, which I use when we are sick or when I want to prevent getting sick. But the ones I use like almost, so we have one daughter that complains a lot about a lot of different random things. So it's like, oh, I have a headache or I have a stomach ache, and I'm like, really nervous about something, or do you want to get out of something? So instead of just having her take some Tylenol, I just give her a few drops of the pain potion, and it works every time. 100% effectiveness rate at this point, so I'll let you know if that changes. But for me as well, and with things like this, remember that they're natural. It doesn't mean they're always safe, so make sure you're reading labels, reading things. And second, they're not going to work exactly the same as Tylenol or ibuprofen. You're going to have to take the correct dosage, but you're going to have to take it more often than you probably would a Tylenol or something. So kind of work together with other natural remedies. So like take magnesium with it, or drink a bunch of water with electrolytes also if you are taking it for a headache. The other one that I have been using, because I've been a little bit overindulgent this summer with ice cream or just like eating out during this summer, because it's just so fun, is Digest Ease, and that one helps me so much with bloating or just feeling like ick after I eat something that I know I probably shouldn't have, sluggish, things like that. So I use those two a lot, but like I said, they have a $5 sale. I don't know what months they do it in, but they're great prices anyway, but that's just a really good deal. So them out. I do have a link. Again, I don't share them enough because we use them so much. Our kids have never taken antibiotics, and they've rarely take like Tylenol unless they're like 6. So just something that we use in our wellness collection. But I think that's it for this video. I will link everything, more information, recipes, things like that, all in the blog post. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great start to your August. Have a good day. Bye.